census comes out, you're talking about Republicans gaining a bunch of electoral votes. Now that Texas is hopefully secured to win Texas by 14 points, you would hope that that's not going to be a purple state. Texas is gaining a population. They're getting a ton more electoral votes. California is losing. Florida is also gaining a bunch of electoral votes as well. They're going to take up 4 or 5, very likely at least. And so now you're talking about their blue wall holds. It doesn't matter though. Trump, in this scenario, the Republican could lose Nevada as well. Arizona's looking to become like a solid state. It's probably going to gain another electoral vote as well. And you're also going to be getting, I believe, no, Utah wouldn't be gaining one. Colorado might gain another electoral vote, but still, when it comes to this is looking very good. When in 2032. Now that's a while. You've still got the 2028 election because the census is going to update in 2030, and that's when we'll get the numbers. But we had such a crazy migration shift because of what happened with the pandemic in 2021.
Damn it!
Updating in 2020, it really can't take into account the shift from the
That's it for him, I think.
And California lost a bunch of population. New York lost a bunch of population. It's not going to be able to replace that population with the illegal inheritance.
Right.
You would think they will see what happens in 2028, but even if they won in 2028, it's very hard to tell them that next 2 years they're going to get a lot of votes. Another interesting thing was that you've got Bowles and Doug look like the Brian that was last night. That's where that was. You've got liberals freaking out. This is another thing I wanted to talk about. With these liberals, whenever they lose, it's like a guilt trip. Yeah, I know people are like, they love watching these liberal freakout videos. I don't know what it is with me this year. I don't know if I'm just older or I just don't really care. I mean, they lost. I don't really care. A lot of those videos seem fake too. It's like this black girl starts recording herself face cam and goes into her car and starts screaming at the top of her lungs. It's like in the morning. It's like 10 hours after the election. Like, some of them are funny. I agree, but it's like I don't care. But when you've got these people on CNN, they start lashing out. But normally, what they'll do to folks is they will start acting like it's going to be like Trump's going to run this crazy dictatorship, and we know with checks and balances and everything, and separation of powers, it's just not possible. But they just go crazy, and they're like, you know what? They're so sad for all the women and all the rights that are going to get taken away. It's just this like condescending, like feel bad for me, like that's how they all feel about it. And I mean, I really don't have a reaction to it. I don't care. But I mean, that's just what they do, I guess. You've got Biden-Harris DOJ dropping cases against Trump. That's another thing people were asking me about last night was the whole, well, what's going to happen to Trump getting sentenced like right around Thanksgiving, because that's when that's happening. And this is remarkable because imagine a scenario, and obviously extremely important when it comes to these cases. The fact that Trump won in the margin that he did, I feel like there's nothing that they can really do to Trump at this point, just based off of the will of the American people. I mean, that was an annihilation. See, if it would have been really close and Trump barely wins but loses the popular vote by 3 points, they might try and fight a little bit. But this is the American people saying, no, we want him. And imagine they do something here, and they're voting for him with all of this stuff going on. So it's not like the American people don't know. They can't use that as an argument, like, oh, they didn't know this, they weren't informed, and we have to do this to Trump. So they've got no standing. This is all going to have to be made no matter what. I think based off the fact that Trump's now president-elect, they can't even have some of these cases, and that's why they're dropping them against Trump. So we'll have to see what happens when it comes
they fucking lost.
Jill has stopped smiling since he came downstairs this morning. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but it is. There has to be some joy from the whole Biden family that this happened, because
motherfucker.
and they didn't want to leave. And whether or not Joe wanted to leave, he's really old, who knows, but Jill and
I meant to do 5, but it's okay. GG, the Nurse Demon.